everyone. Welcome to lesson 7 of the essay. The topic for this essay says the academic boycott. When did the academic boycott take place? It was during the 1970s to the 1980s, as you can see on the board. Who was actually leading this boycott? It was the overseas universities and the academic institution. And this boycott was actually directed to the SA universities and academic institutions. It is stated that this boycott was actually controversial. What does that mean? It was controversial because it actually aimed to hit the SA universities and colleges, whereas the SA universities and colleges were also not in support of apartheid. They were actually fighting to end apartheid. Really, what does it mean? The word controversial, what does it mean? When something is controversial, it is likely to have disagreements. All right? One group will say this about it, while the other group says something else about it. Okay, what do we mean here? Okay, this boycott was directed towards SA universities or SA academic institutions. It aimed to hit them hard so as to end apartheid. How can they aim to hit the very person who is worried about the same apartheid? Those in favor of the boycott argued that the boycott would encourage the academics and their institutions to fight harder for the end of apartheid. Even Desmond Tutu agreed that the academic institutions in South Africa were fighting to end apartheid. Archbishop Desmond Tutu agreed that academic institutions were fighting for freedom, but he also added that they should have done more. And he states that as well, that this boycott was actually going to knock sense into their heads. The boycott did harm South Africa, especially in the field of science and medicine. If you notice properly, students, this is kind of impact. Remember I said, whenever you're working on a boycott, every topic you're working on, you must check your impact. What impact did it have? The country no longer had access to the research material and the results of the various researchers. Although the impact of the academic boycott was not as far-reaching as the other boycotts, but South Africa did feel the effect of a continued isolation. The country, South Africa, was becoming more and more cut off from the world. Surely, South Africans in the field of science and medicine were once again stuck.